Moto E gets ready to set off on its next round. Just 2 weekends left then. It's round 7 here at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. Here's your starting grid then after qualifying yesterday. Oscar Gutierrez takes it to pole position. Hector Garzo lines up alongside the front row. Then it's Kevin Zanoni alongside. Then it's Lucas Tulovic, Jordi Torres, Miguel Pons, Eric Granado alongside Alessandro Zarcone, Matteo Casti and Matteo Ferrari. Andrea Mantovani 11th as well, followed then by Nicola Spinelli and Alessio Finelio, who has a slow riding second offence long lap penalty. Maria Heronet's 14th alongside Kevin Manfred, Chaz Davis, Armando Ponte and Massimo Ruccoli as well, down in 18th and last position. Welcome up to the commentary box then, ahead of the Moto E Austrian Grand Prix weekend. It is the last 2 events here in Red Bull Ring, then in a few weeks' time at Mazzano in Italy. That will wrap up this year's World Championship of Moto E. And there is so much on the line. Let's check in as we're 2 minutes away from the green with our World Feed commentators.
Yeah, we expected Matteo Ferrari to be one of the contenders all the way through, but yeah, languishing somewhat. 8th in the standings, 102 points on the board at this stage. Last year he was right there, and I remember he crashed out of the race here a year ago, and actually that really dented his chances.
Here's your top 3 then on the grid. Is Zanoni, who will be starting from 3rd. There looks like to be a few nerves there from Hector Garzo. He's been in the GP paddock for a few years, but he's never been properly in contention to fight for this championship, and at the moment he's got one hand, you could argue, on that trophy. A good result here, and you never know what might be in store for the Spanish rider. But Oscar Gutierrez, despite that non-finish in Germany a few weeks ago, is well in contention, 29 points down and on pole. A 37.9, that was the lap from Gutierrez. They got in pole position, 6/10 under last year's all-time lap record. Just a quick one before they get going as well, Michael. This circuit is such a tricky uphill push into turn 1 as well. Getting out of there squeaky clean is plan A.
Yeah, obviously getting through turn 1, it is a bit of a bottleneck up in there. You're allowed to go onto the green paint on the outside on the first lap only, and yeah, getting through there clean, and we expect a little bit of contact in most races this weekend.
Absolutely. Turn 2A and 2B nonetheless will still be up there. Here we go then. Moto E is about to get underway. We don't need to zoom in on the lights because we've got a nice camera angle. Green flag at the back. 7 laps ahead of us. 2 weekends left, 4 races. Lights are on. Pull the throttle back, we go racing in Moto E. Great start from Oscar Gutierrez. Hector Garzo coming in from the middle of the grid as well, trying to get on the inside line. Here comes Miguel Ponzo coming through on the inside line, and already dropping further back. Terrible run off there as Garzo takes the lead, and dropping further back was Kevin Zanoni, who started in 3rd, had a shot into turn 1, didn't work out. Garzo leads, Gutierrez 2nd, Miguel Pons up to 3rd, into 2A and 2B, and the run up towards Remus for the first time. Eric Granado back with us after his injury back at the German Grand Prix. Zanoni's trying to go through on the inside line. There's a bit of contact from somewhere with debris. Granado goes wide. Zarconi's coming back on the inside. Cassidy there too. And Zanini's up into 8th position. Matteo Ferrari down to 9th. Side by 3 wide. Coming into Sochner's Gold. Granado, Zarcone and Cassidy. Cassidy drops through. Granado's back into 7th position. Cassidy to 5th. Zarcone goes into 6th position, so just a slight change around there. Garzo going wide through turn 6 at Pirelli. Oscar Gutierrez, the rookie, claiming pole position yesterday, now drops down to 2nd position, doesn't want to change out. Miguel Pons coming back into it as well. Through the Vaught's curve, down towards Rint. The next phase on the circuit now. This is turn 9, and Gutierrez slips on the inside, gets ahead. Garzo says, I'm not going to thank you for that. Cuts right back through as they come in, and Matteo Ferrari's gone down. Matteo Ferrari on the entry into Red Bull Mobile, the last corner. He's okay. And here comes Gutierrez on the inside line of Garzo. Uphill towards turn 1 and then again out a curve. He gets through. Garzo jumps back to second. Pons and Torres sided by Garzo. Oh, contact. Garzo muscles his way back through on the inside. Gutierrez gets an elbow in the face. Loses a winglet as well. He somehow stays on the bike. Surely Garzo will get a penalty for that, for irresponsible riding. Matteo Ferrari has the crashed at turn 10. He's not restarted. Gutierrez down. Miguel Pons at the inside at turn 3. Takes the lead in the race. Goes in too deep. Garzo on the cutback, looking to make it through on the bounce after his double win in the German Grand Prix over a month ago. Right, now look at Jordi Torres running in 3rd position. Down low, bit of a twitch from Miguel Pons into turn 3. Cassidy. No, hang on a minute, that's Coney looking on the inside there. Here's a replay. Yeah, well, Gutierrez looked like he ran into Garzo there. Let's have a replay. That might be deemed a racing incident. 2 into 1 and all that lot as well. Track limits warning for Tulovic and for Kevin Manfred as well. Garzo leads. Pons now in 2nd position. The championship has Garzo leading by 34 points. What a change around it's happened in the other 2. 3 wide, now 4 wide, coming into the braking zone into turn 9. Yeah, only 40 seconds left. It's 1:39. Oh! Out goes! And that, Miguel Pons from 2nd position, down at turn 10. He's out of the race. And that puts Matteo Cassidy back up into 2nd. The championship now just 30 points. And now this becomes crucial, as Garzo has got to not let Cassidy get ahead of him. Miguel Pons is out of the race. So what happened here? Goes to the inside of Garzo, under braking. Front dips in too much into Red Bull Mobile, and he goes. Well, sadly, that's a situation that could and usually does always happen. Into the braking zone for turn 3. Gutierrez looking up the inside. He retakes 3rd position away from Jordi Torres. So Gutierrez isn't out of it yet, and he's not going to be stopping himself either. He's going to continue on. Garzo, a 2:04 lap time overall. That's Eric Granado in 5th position with the fastest lap of the race. Coming back up, that's Kevin Tononi. Manfred's, Mantovani's coming into there as well. There's Jordi Torres as well, just holding on. And this is a replay of Miguel Pons. So both teammates are out of Miguel Pons, and then, oh yeah, and that's Matteo Ferrari crashing out early on in the race. Contact between them, and his bike slips away on the bottom of the circuit. Okay. You can see how that's disappointing, unfortunately. Oscar Gutierrez going for 2nd position on the inside line at turn 9, gets ahead. No, he doesn't. Cassidy keeps ahead around the outside. Last of the late breakers. Off the track, there's a fly hanging around near me. Off the track goes Granado. Over the line. 4 to go. We're halfway in their first race of the weekend. Cassidy's looking inside. Granado's got the fast lap then. Zanoni's in there too. So it's a 7-way fight all the way down to Zarcone. Zanoni in 6th, Granado 5th. Cassidy's got the run on Hector Garzo down to 2A and 2B. Last of the late breakers, nothing going on there. So unusually, it's turning into a bit of a 7-way fight in Moto E. Usually, we have 2 or 3 at the front, not 7. Nicholas Spinelli with a track limits warning as well. In fact, majority of the field further down having track limits warnings now flashing up on our monitors here in the commentary box. The marshals watching on from the sidelines as well. Cassidy's a 10th faster than Garzo on the last lap. Oscar Gutierrez doesn't fancy a change here. That goes for 2nd position, down and into Totter's goal. Slips through on the inside line of the right-hander. So Gutierrez up into 2nd. Cassidy down to 3rd, and that now puts Gutierrez and Cassidy level on points at 170 each. It puts Hector Garzo on 204. So yeah, changing again. Timing and positioning is always key here as they switch around. Garzo's got the lead in this race, but I wonder if there's going to be a change. And oh, hello, Zarcone's got 2 track limits warnings flash up at once. 9 times out of 10, that means a penalty coming through. Torres looking to the inside of Cassidy. Nothing there. Granado warning. Zarcone, Zanini, Spinelli, Manfred, and Maria Heron has dropped down into 12th position. She was doing so well inside the top 10. Dropped down 2 places. Garzo 138.459, Gutierrez 138.284. So slight change between them. 3 to go here in Moto E. Over the line then, braking into turns 2A and 2B. Garzo defending the line tight, making that Moto E bike as wide as a London bus. Nothing from Gutierrez to come back through. Granada's under pressure from Zanoni. Granada's going to go around the outside here. That's going to end. I can't see what's happened at the further back. We haven't cut to the camera angle. They've got off. Yeah, I thought so. Granada is off and out of the race. He's crashed out. Now that must have been contact with Zenit Zarcone. Had to be for that front to dip in like that. He's practically stopped exactly at the exit of turn 3 on the outside line. 9 times, so that's Eric Granada then, another retirement. That's no points in the last 3 races, of course. He wasn't in the last 2. Got taken out, the red flag came out. Alessio Finelio was given a long lap penalty. He's now completed it. 15 left, so everybody is left in this race. Will score World Championship points, but will Hector Garza win 3 races in a row? Or is Oscar Gutierrez going to claim one for a rookie? Down into turn 9, the Jochen Rindt. Gutierrez goes to the inside line, bit squiggly. Garza says, okay, I'll come back through on the inside line to turn 10. Catches out Gutierrez. Cassidy's coming through as well to try and find an ulterior motive. 2 laps to go, side by side across the line. Garza knows he can't defend from the pure pace that Gutierrez had with a slipstream. Cassidy's going to come through as well. Gutierrez hits the front. Garza secures second. He'll try the cutback into 2A and 2B. Gutierrez sits it up. Garzo round the outside line. That becomes the inside line for 2B. It's a single file corner. It's designed to be like that. Not if you're Hector Garzo. He tries. Hasn't worked. It's failed. Cassidy's coming back through on him. Nothing. Into Remus at turn 3. Uphill. Gutierrez leads. And Cassidy gets a great exit. Has to be wary not to touch front tyre to rear tyre. That would have put him down on the deck. 9 times out of 10 it happens. Usually with the high side, Torres and Zanini is right there as well in 4th and 5th positions. Down into Soxtra's Gold. Well, Gutierrez has pulled a 4/10 advantage now to the rest of the field, so definitely a positive. They swing back through Pirelli at turn 6, turn 7 and 8, the Vaults curves. 1 lap to go, you know. I think it's after this, it's going to be Gutierrez who's got the biggest advantage. Tyre temps look good. Granado is okay, by the way, confirmed from the race control official messages here. Alessio Filelio goes up to 12th, passing Kevin Manfred. Again, just takes that tight line on the inside at 9 and 10. 1 more lap then of the Red Bull Ring here in Styria for race 1 of the Austrian Grand Prix of Moto E. Cassidy's dropped back. Torres going for a move on the inside line at turn 1, and he's taken 3rd position away. Garzo's got his eyes focused on Gutierrez, but I think Gutierrez might just hold on for another win this season. A 2nd win of his career is on the line. It's just his 1st year. He's come in and proving exactly what a talent he is, how fast he can be. Into the braking zone. Uphill. And Maria Herron has been given, she's been given a track limits warning. I say side by side. Torres v Cassidy for 3rd position, with Kevin Zanoni going through. 3 wide, and Zanoni's going to take 3rd position away. That's crucial for the championship. More points, and Cassidy down to 5th. Torres is going to want to get that podium back. Cassidy's fighting back with Torres. Side by side, and takes him into turn 6. The move is complete at Pirelli. Into the last sector, 3 corners left. Oscar Gutierrez looks to have got this one secured with Hector Garza 2nd. Cassidy will be in 4th, but 3rd in the championship. Kevin Zanoni will regain a horrible couple of races. Garza is denied a 3rd in a row, but it's 2 victories in 1 season for the rookie. Oscar Gutierrez exits the last corner, holds off Hector Garzo, and wins race 1 of Moto E by 2.5 tenths of a second. Oscar Gutierrez wins race 1. Hector Garza second, Kevin Zanoni's third, Matteo Castni's fourth, Jordi Torres fifth, Alessandro Zaccone is sixth, Lucas Tulovic seventh, Andrea Mantovani eighth, Massimo Roccoli up to ninth, Maria Helena in 10th. From Nicolas Spinelli, Alessio Finelio, Chaz Davis, Kevin Manfred, Armando Pontanet gets points. The three non-point scorers, Eric Granada, Miguel Pons and Matteo Ferrari. Oscar Gutierrez wins. We'll be back later on at 3:15 for all the action for race 2. Bye-bye.